and all you people tuning in. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're here today. Today, I want to talk about a clean bill of health. Now, some of you know my laptop wasn't cooperating yesterday, and I needed to take it to the doctor, the computer doctor. And I got it back today, and it's got a clean bill of health. There's no viruses, there's no malware, there's nothing stopping it from operating and doing what it really needs to do. So, what was the problem? I knew it would only take about a half an hour to go through and figure it out. And how did I know that? My intuition. Yes, I'm a previous computer programmer, but there's just a sense about what's going on, even with a piece of technology. I don't have to be tuning into an actual person or a pet or someone that's passed over to the other side. I can even know what the possibilities are for my computer. Now, you might say that's kind of a weird thing to be tuning into. Well, I'll tell you, people have asked me all sorts of questions that you'd say, why are you asking a psychic that? Well, that's because the intuition covers all categories, all sorts of things. I don't have to personally know the information. I just happen to be a previous computer programmer and I know some technology and some that I've learned on my own. But using the intuitive feeling, the gut feeling, can be used for all different sources. I remember going to the grocery store one time and I was squeezing the avocados, and one of my students came by and she goes, "Oh, what are you using your intuition to see if you should buy that?" And I was like, "No, I'm physically touching it to see if it's ripe." But I could have asked my intuition. I could have put it in the palm of my hand and said, "Should I buy this one?" I tend to not use my intuition for every single thing. It's not that I don't want to be dependent. It's there's some human things I just tend to do on my own without tuning in and saying, "Hey, should I do this? Should I not do this?" So that's a tip I have for you today, that you are capable of much more than you ever could imagine. So when something doesn't go right the way you think it should, even technology, just kind of sit for a moment and see if you can feel the difference, to see what you think it is, and let that thought pop in your head. Let yourself have that feeling just wash right over you. And practice doing that and see if you get confirmation. So today I got confirmation when I went to pick up my computer, and they're like, "You can't find any problems." And I do know that it's been quite warm in the house, so it could have warped the drive while it was operating, not like warped it out of control, but just temporarily to throw off something and say, "Hey, I'm too warm. I'm not going to cooperate." So now I'll be much more careful of where it sits and get one of those cooling pads, and we'll be back in business in no time. All right, so I look forward to hearing your comments. If you haven't seen me before, drop a line, say hello. If you have, hashtag psychic senses. I'd love to hear from you. And if this is really useful and you want to pass it on to someone else, I'd love to have you share it. So I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye for now.